All right, guys. The Taco here. Wow, I'm very, very excited to be able to share some good news. Mm, the good news are that today my challenge for today is to find out what Joel did on Netflix. He made almost 12K in more than less 16 minutes. That is awesome. That is great. That is fucking unbelievable. Wow, familia. Good morning with so much happiness. Raw. I believe that if you are here watching my video, I deserve a like, some thumbs up, share my YouTube, share my content. Otherwise, what are you doing here, man? You need to get uncomfortable to succeed. I'm not good at talking to a camera or, hello, this is new for me, but guess what? I don't care because I know I am building skills. Yeah. Consequently, we are going to discuss only Netflix. I'm not going to touch any blog, any SPX. We are going to go straight to the point. To illustrate the trait, let me share screen. Bam, bam, bam. I hope you guys like the music. It's a good song. Made for myself, obviously. Here we are. And I say we because it's not just me, it's you as well, because I like to talk in cadence, brick by brick, step by step, bit by bit, so you can follow and apply what you know, what you have learned from Investep, from Joel, from the guys, from Aaron, from Wanda, from Gray Bean, Chavez, from Colombia, sir. Let's make Cuba great again. Yes, please. The mosquitoes. Another mosquito. Okay, stop the bullshit. Can you guys see clearly? You might be wondering, where did I get this information? How I am able to access Joel's trade. It's over 14,000 people on his Telegram group. So, hello, I am one of them, as I am one of his students. So, wow. So, Joel, please show us, man. Furthermore, this is the trade. So I need you guys to focus on January the 23rd, 2026. He bought 300 calls at $85. $85. Okay. At what time? At 9:43 a.m. Eastern time. Clear? Then he placed the order at 9:59 a.m. The order was executed at 10:12. Yeah? Clear? So he bought market and he added the limit. He bought from 0.96, $96 per contract per option, and he sold it for $135. That is a lot. That is huge money. My apologize if you guys can hear the noise from my Doberman, but she's my baby. She's the one that look after my property, because these days anything can happen, and I don't have bodyguards. I have a dog guard. Do you want to know what is my dog's name? Sinu. Exactly. Beautiful. Okay, the takeaway here is that he bought 300 calls for $96 and he sold the calls a few minutes later for $135. Okay, let's go straight to our graphic and get back on time on January 21. Okay. Oh, I was confused. I was standing on the 23. Oh yeah, the expiration date was due on the 23, but he bought the contracts on the 21. Hello. Wake up. You wake up, I wake up. You wake up, I wake up. So we need to catch if Joel he got an ascending trade or ascending trade, if he saw any consolidation on the price, any volatility spike up or down, how he anticipate the move, how he execute the trade, even if he mitigate any risk. Yeah, we just need to find out how he thought. That is my challenge. That is your challenge as well. Replacing window. Wow, yeah, I got it. hope you guys can see clearly. We are on Netflix. It's 9:29 before the markets open. I'm going to hit play. Again, my time frames are the same as those used from Invested Academy. So the 15-hour time frame, yeah, clear? That time frame is the frame where we operate. Then we move on a daily frame, same. This is my setup, you know. I don't know how you guys use or have your setup, but this is how I do it, and this worked great to me. Okay, let's hit enter. By the way, you might be wondering why is my accent so weird. It's English. Come on, bro. Okay, if we stand before the markets open, we just need to see our big picture as the cracks from support they suggest for us to do it. So firstly, I'm going to tag where my price might open. At this point, Joel saw that we have a gap from 87 down to 82, a $5 gap. 5. Yeah. What else did you see, Joel? Show me, man. Let's do an extra exercise here. Let's swap charts. Okay. Oh, what is that, Andy? I'll let you know what is that. Trigger. What is this? What is this, Jaco? Yeah. It's nothing to worry about it. Just chill. Okay, we are here on Netflix. We are looking at Bollinger Bands. We are seeing the trend. The trend is bearish, so a bear, a very, very angry bear. We have 200 over 100 and 20th over 20 over, oh, I apologize, 40 over 20. What do we have in a daily frame? Okay, same. 200 just cross 100, same. Very, very bearish trend. It's kind of like a confluence in between those two time frames. I want to see something else here. Check the weekly time. Yeah. Perfect. This could be one of the keys that Joel saw. Can you guys see right now that the gap drops 5 bucks under, yeah, the day before close? But again, we are on a weekly time frame. Can you see that? And I'm going to add an extra line here just to show you that this could be a very strong resistance. Why? Why do you reckon? How many of you are thinking what I'm thinking, what Joel thought as well? I just need to change the color so we can. Okay. I want you to keep this in mind because Joel anticipate that move. That is this where my actually mouse is pointing right here. That week is a edge line from way back in time. It means it has a lot of power to be respected from the market. So first key, a resistance level. Do you remember what Joel bought? You wanna let me know? He bought calls. So when I see this line, it makes sense to me. I hope for you the same. Now, let's mark something here. We are on a daily frame. We need to mark our next ceiling resistance. That, as you can see on the graphic, is the 20 period or daily. Why I'm marking that line? Did you know why I'm marking that line? Yes or no? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. I want you to mitigate the noise from your head and think clearly why I'm marking only that ceiling level. Why? Why? Because 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Because in the case that we see a spike, a volatility spike that goes like from 0 to 100, I guess Joel thought, okay, it's clear that the movement might stop at 91. So that's it. Clear? That is the first step. then you can maybe take another trade. But the first one is going to be until the 28th period. So we mark daily. Then after we mark daily, we move to hourly. What can we see in hourly? We need to mark the lowest point from yesterday, and that's it. Okay, let's mark something else. That could be 20th. Yeah, the next ceiling, because we are 40 over 20. That is a bearish trend, but we also have the edge line from yesterday, price close. So let's draw that line with white color. Remember that the blue color or color or whatever you want to say it in your beautiful and amazing mother tongue. So that blue is my price before market opens. So it's the pre-market price range. ¿Comprendemos? Okay. Now that we know time, I wanted to invite you to see what is the price actually going to do. I haven't started. I haven't hit play, so that's why we have some time to discuss and go ahead and be able to anticipate the movements. And as Yoel said, he always says, buenos días con alegría, mi gente. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Manténlo simple, caballero, peladito y a la boca. It is what it is, brick by brick. That's it. In light of this, I'm going to hit enter and see what happens. Can you guys see right here what is the mouse is the time that we got or we had or whatever is 9:29 a.m. from the 21st of January 2026, just to confirm yes. Okay, take away here. What was? You tell me. What we have done. What did we mark? What I did mark. On daily time frame, I did mark 20th moving average as a resistance, as a ceiling. Second, we found a very strong resistance, that is the orange line that is at the bottom. In the case the price wanna to cross that line, we just need to figure it out. And the yesterday close. Okay. Wow. GPA. I hit enter. keep an eye on volatility. Let's mark our upper and down oscillator. 48 seconds to go. Look how is volatility on hour and how is on daily. Look. Let's stop it right here. Where are you, price? Look. I'm here. There you are, boy. Yes. I stop. Look, can you guys see here the price? Can you see volatility? Let's mark volatility. And should I make it a little bit thicker or leave it like that? The line. Thicker, wider, gorda, gordita. I know some Spanish as well. One day, I promise la clase en español. Once I hit 100 followers. Okay. So now we can see the gap. Volatility is way open. But then, guess what? You need to tell me. And I want you to say something. What is happening with the price right now? What is happening? Love, can you tell me if the price is outside of Bollinger on 3 times hourly frames, 15 hourly and daily? What happened when the price is exposed? What happened? It turns to what?
The up.
The price will
going to change it to up.
Yeah, exactly. Look, my wife, she's lovely. She knows. Yeah, she's telling me, look, my lord, my king, me as your wife, my humble answer to your question is, we can anticipate that the price never, nunca what? Nunca get divorced from the oscillator. Yeah? Even from the 20th moving average. So they have a strong board. They have to go like this, you know, like when we are dating our fiance, we go like this, always together, like marriage. Simple as that. That is marriage. Yeah, strong board. So we can see here the price is exposed on the time frame 15 minutes, hour, and daily. That is what Lucerito from Invested, she said she called it the little present. Something kind of like my regalito, my little presents. Yeah, tiny present. So this is when the market is telling you, look, dear, this is to you. Take it or leave it. Yeah. Great. First thing first, the price is exposed on the 3 time frames that we use to trade. And let's get back to the time. I'm not sure why we are going to see it or find it out right now. Not right now. We just need to let's play the bottom. Yep. Because Joel, he bought the contracts at 9:43. So we just need to see what's happening at 9:43. It's just 9:30 in the morning, 9:30. So let's wait. Let's walk through together. Let's hit enter, play. You do the thing that you have to do. Okay. Look at volatility. You see how the price is respecting this trend line that we draw. That was a resistance from even 4 months behind. Keep an eye on volatility. Price, look how volatility is getting close. Like shorting the legs. Yeah, you see? We just need to see at what time Joel execute his trade. 9:43 9:43 a.m. He bought 300 contracts and he sold them at what time? He placed the order at 9:59, but the order was executed at 10:12. At 10:12 a.m., okay, he bought the contracts. Wow. What I'm doing is I want you guys to keep an eye on the volatility, because that is very, very important, because it is consolidating the price, the movement, and can you see, guys, how the price is like waving up and down. So buyers and sellers, they haven't decided in which direction the price should go. So that is a lot of kind of like, oh, gossip. ¿Cómo se dice? Chisme. Talking, a lot of talking. Oh, the gossip said, oh, let's move up, let's move down. No, just validate everything before you jump in. It's a super nice ascending movement that we are going to see. Oh, essentially, I just need to add the price. I forgot, I got so excited. 300 contracts for $96. So 300C for 096. So that is what he paid. And sold it out for uh, 135. I am wondering from those 50 or 60 people that watch my preview tour videos, how many of you are watching it right now live? If you are one of them, thank you. Not to me, to you. Thanks yourself, because you are paying the price for being sitting there. Yes, the same as I'm doing. I got a family to look after, to enjoy with, but I'm pretty happy here. You know why? Because I trust in the process. And each of us, we need to pay the price to, how to say this? Okay, with that in mind, for us being sitting right now, is growing skills. That is the word that I was looking for. We are growing our skills, and I know it's not that easy. You might be hungry, you might be tired, you might be sleepy. Maybe you don't give a fuck, but trust, trust. And I need to share my tiny, tiny knowledge right now with somebody. Maybe I can help us as a motivation for somebody. Maybe you are feeling too lazy to right now start doing this, or maybe you don't even know. Yeah? Okay. It's 9:37 and he took the trade at 9:43. We are 5 minutes behind. That being said, just let's wait. I think you don't have much to do, same as I do. Just let's keep enjoy this. This is our Netflix. Yeah. By the way, what did you do early morning today? Uh, oh yeah, thank you for asking. I did 10 kilometers of mountain bike today. Uh, I am a computer trading crafty man, so I do stuff around my clients. Some of my money count, my main source of income is from computers. But then, same as you, I'm expecting to find my wealthy freedom, and be able to be wealthy. That's it. That's all. It's 9:30, 9:39. It's 9:39. We can see a nice, beautiful hammer. And this is amazing. To me, it's music. It's like, like Beethoven, like Mozart. Because right now, to me, the key point was that edge line from so many weeks before. Can you guys see here on the daily chart where I also have Bollinger? How is Bollinger trying to close? And slightly, the 20 period is trying to get a little bit straight. And also, if we go, this is something very important, to the hourly frame, how the volatility is kind of reducing, and essentially that is going to be the kick for Joel. And here we are. What is the time? 9:40. So he took the time anytime. Sorry, he took the trade anytime with 43 minutes. Furthermore, you might be wondering why I'm not changing to see the other charts. Uh, yes, I I just need to keep it simple, but I already know my lines, my ceiling levels, my resistance. So that's why I keep it simple, and I'm going to execute the trade as Joel did based on volatility. That's all. 9:41, 9:41. Can you guys see here the mouse? 9:41. I just need some Kleenex, toilet paper, whatever. 9:42. A few seconds to go. I think he also was waiting for the second candle in between the first one and the second one. Yes. Yes, no, Joel. Thirty seconds to go. Eight seconds. And then I'm going to pause for a sec and try to see. I'm joking, I'm not going to pause anything. We'll just carry on. I wish we can pause the market while we are trading. Can you imagine that? Okay, 9:43. So Joel, execute the trade anytime here. We're just gonna place the pointer where the tiny hand is and focus on that. Focus. 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 9:43. I guess Joel he find he found out that yes, exactly, right there. Can you see? Can you see? Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see how the play from the candle was like bumping, 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 bouncing up and down very quick, but at the same time going up? That was Joel entry. Wow. His axe is sharp, sharp, sharp. Look. Wow. 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 That's why you are the master, man. Then let's keep enjoying this movie. So he took a call. Then look at how the volatility is closing slowly. Yep. That's why it's very important to create those lines. So because we know he took a call, we know that the price is going to hit or is going to meet the lower oscillator. And also look at this beautiful, I'm going to place an arrow here, and I want to keep an eye on how the middle 20th moving average is moving. It's like doing this. Look, I'm not sure if I can make it bigger. Size large, extra large. Oh wow. Let's even mark that amazing, because that is going to tell us where the price is going to hit next. Okay. Look. It's amazing. I wonder why. I mean, I know the answer is time. The answer is time. But I wish the guys from Sábados Analíticos, from the analytics weekends on Saturday, I wish that they can. Zero people watching me live. Zero. Thank you to you. You are the number. Oh. But I'm happy. Yes, I am. I got my dinner here, but I'm paying the price. I'm not eating yet until I finish this trade. Why? Why should I lose my focus? Now, I just need to stay focused right now. Because tomorrow, Friday, I might see the same example that is happening right now. And with that in mind, with this in my mind, in my head, inside my cabeza, I'm sure I'm going to be able, or my neurons are going to say, hey, do you remember that back in time, way back in time, we saw this movement? And I'm going to say, oh, yeah, let's take it. And I'm not going to hesitate. Oh no, $9.48. Do you want me to speed up a little bit? Yes, let's speed up because let me see how much can I speed up. Oh yes, 9:58. So when he placed the order to be sold or to sell the contracts was at this time, 9:59. At this point, Yoel said, I'm going to sell. Now let's wait. Let's wait a few minutes. Because the order didn't execute. Wow, guys. Joel is very smart. Can you see? This is volatility. This is the answer. This is the arrow that is telling us all of those things that I'm placing here is to illustrate. I don't like to have things around because it makes messy my black canvas right now. But we know Joel, he knew his limit and he placed the order right there with a limit price of 135. More or less he's 35%. I'm not sure. You do the math. I do the lining. So he took advantage of this volatility spike. That is what we were talking about from way before. And look how the oscillators are closing, and that means it's no more movement going down, and the price is going to reach its middle point. Very, very, very important. Those little concepts are the ones that make us to become what? The information, the matrix. If you want to become the matrix, you just need to follow what he says. Just do it. Okay, it's 10:01. I'm going to step forward and find out. 10:11. So it's 1 minute before Joel's contracts were sold out for $135. Right now, from here, from the 12 minutes at any time, Joel's contracts were sold. Can you see orange line? How it divorced, how it get a different angle, and right there, that is the movement that Joel took. Thank you, you all. We did it once again. I'm happy. I'm going to talk to my partner and say to her, hey baby, you know what? The guys and I, we did it. We did it again. We found it out. I am very proud. We have found what Joel did. 11,000 in more or less 16 minutes with Netflix. Oh yeah, you did it, man. You did it. You did it. So I ended up my video with something fun. Where are you, Joel? So I like to create content because of you, man. There you are, Joel. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 11,000 more and less 60 minutes from Yoel Sardiñas and the Investep Academy. Thank you, muchas gracias. You all the best, guys. Thank you. I'm going to end up this stream. Take a shower.